If you are a first-time buyer shopping in Cherokee County or a nearby county for a home under about $400,000, here is the market update you actually need for the first quarter of 2026 to successfully buy your first home. Hi, if you don't know me yet, I am Kate Valor with Homes by Valor, and I want to make this simple because most people don't need more opinions, they need clear facts and a smart plan. So first, prices are not falling off a cliff, but they are not shooting up like they did a few years ago. So in your first-time buyer range, the typical sold price in Cherokee County has been living in the mid 300s most months with normal ups and downs. Versus in the larger Atlanta area, the typical sold price in the same price range is lower, so closer to the low 300,000s. And here's what that means for you. If you're trying to buy under around $400,000, Cherokee County is still pretty competitive compared to the larger area of North Georgia. And if you want your money to go further and buy a bigger home, you might want to buy a house a little bit further out as well if it's not too much of a commute. Second, homes are taking longer to get a buyer than they used to. So back in early 2022, homes were moving fast. Now, in your price range, it is more normal for most homes to sit longer, often a few weeks to about a month, and sometimes more. So here's what that means for you. You have more breathing room. You do not need to rush into a house just because you're scared someone else will grab it first, and you probably have enough time to make a good decision and really run the numbers. Third, you do not have to pay over asking price anymore. Most homes are selling right around the asking price or a tiny bit under it, and most are covering closing costs. But here's the bigger clue. A lot of homes are actually selling for a few percent under the first price that they listed at online. So that usually means the seller is having to lower the price several times before it sells for around what they lower it to. Here's what that means for you. Watch the price drops. Those homes often give you the best chance to actually get a pretty good deal on a home without a huge fight. Fourth, even when homes are taking longer to sell, the good ones are still going fast. So in Cherokee County, it often takes around 8 to 10 showings before a home gets an accepted offer in this price range. So yes, you have more time than you did in 2022, but when a home is priced right and it looks great, it's still going to move quickly. Makes sense. So what should you do in quarter one of 2026 if you want to buy a home? First, you're going to decide your safe monthly payment first. This is not the biggest payment a bank says that you can get. This is the payment that still lets you breathe, travel, live your life, go on dates, whatever you want. Number two, you're going to look at homes that have been sitting for a little bit longer or have had a price drops. Those are going to be your best shots at a great deal. Number three, don't skip the steps that protect you. Buying your first home should feel clear, and you should never feel like you're gambling. And if you want, I can pull a list of homes in your budget, matching your preferences, and show you which ones are price smart, which ones I think are overpriced, and which ones might have some negotiating room. I'm Kate Valor with Homes by Valor, and if you bring the dream, I'll bring the roadmap. Let's get you into your very first home in 2026.